Yo, what's going on? It's Headmovement TV. Halamala Talavala with the main man, Amir Khan. How you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm alright, man. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. We just finished the about 2 hours ago, finished the press conference between you and Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
Firstly, just tell me, how did that fight come about?
It come about when, obviously, we were looking at the Brook fight, and then I get a phone call from Top Rank saying, Amir, we would love you to fight Crawford. Would there be any interest? I said, yeah, I would be interested in it. So it started, then the negotiations started, and I know Eddie said I would have got made double against Brook, but nah, he's wrong. It's nowhere near double. I mean, I'm getting a very good deal fighting Crawford, but it's not all about the money, it's about the titles he has. And I think it's a perfect style for me as well. I mean, he's a good boxer, he's a good mover, but I think stylistically it's a very good fight for me. So it'll be your title. He's also ranked in the pound-for-pound titles. So I thought, you know what, this is an ideal fight for me. So I love this fight, and so just got it made. But it did come to a stage where I was thinking, okay, shall I take Brook fight or shall I take the Crawford fight? Every day I change my mind. But then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to stick with it, because the reason I changed that was a time when Brook came on social media, started talking rubbish. And I said, you know what, end of the day, look, you don't see Crawford at the press conference talking bad and disrespecting me. When he disrespected me, I said, I ain't going to fight him now. You know, I was in two minds, it was either guy, but I was favouring more towards Brook at the time. But when he started talking rubbish, I said, you know, I forget him, I'm going to go straight to Crawford. It's a harder fight, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, it's going to be good for my legacy. I win this fight, I really believe that I win this fight, it'll make me a legend in the sport.
If you do win the fight, would you want to carry on with your career or be satisfied? Obviously, it's a huge achievement.
I mean, look, I'll probably be satisfied. I mean, look, I can be. I mean, I'd be in a position where I can be satisfied. But obviously, I love the sport that much. I'll probably still do 1 or 2 more fights and then call it a day. But I mean, it's just hard to say. It's very hard to walk away from the sport of boxing, especially from the hype and when you got millions of people all around the world. I'm in a position where anywhere in the world I go, I have people recognizing me. Now they're recognizing me, and they always say to me, "We want to see you fight." So in a way, you do it for them, you know. So I got that much love that I do it for the people that love me, and I want to give back to them. So that this is the way I can give back to them, by fighting.
Do you think the Brook fight will ever happen? And if you did accept the rehydration clause, I think that you offered a while ago, would the fight be happening now?
Yeah, it probably would have happened. You know, we started to waste time on the rehydration. Then obviously when he heard about Crawford, that's when he said, oh, I'll do it. If he had agreed to everything when I said this would have been Brook fight, because he started playing games, and that gave Bob Arum the opportunity to call me and say, Amir, would you like the Crawford fight? Boom, that fight got made. So, I mean, it's a bit of a lesson for fighters out there. If it's a fight you want, and don't start playing hard to get. If the opposition or the opponent is at the A side, you have to agree to a lot of terms. I remember when I was wanting to Mayweather fight, I agreed to everything that Mayweather asked for, everything. And this fight, this still didn't happen. But in this case, when you have people like Kell Brook who need me, it is what it is. Look, at the end of the day, I'm happy now. I'm fighting Crawford. Kell Brook had his chance. It seemed to me that he just kept putting too many obstacles in front of me, and that's why the fight didn't happen.
Okay, moving on, you've gone back to trainer Virgil Hunter. Obviously, you've had a good relationship with both coaches. How different do you think it might be with, obviously, Andre Ward's now retired, and you get more undivided attention? Yeah,
I'll get a lot more attention, but it wasn't that about the attention. I mean, I was getting a lot of attention even when Andre was still fighting. What happened was, he got sick, and he was found really sick in his house, and obviously they had to go in intensive care and was in hospital for some time. So obviously I needed someone for the Greco fight, and then obviously Joe Goosen came in, helped me out, got me the win, the first round knockout. I then gave one more fight to Joe Goosen against when I fought Vargas. I got that fight out of the way, and now with Virgil being better, so I want to thank Joe for being there for me and doing everything for me. But now it's Vargas. And now after beating Vargas, I feel that Virgil is now better, and I can go back to him and I can start my training camp with him.
Yeah, just before I let you go, just a quick prediction for the fight, bro.
For my fight?
Your fight.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it'll go the 12-round distance, and I think I'll outpoint Crawford. It'd be difficult, but I think I will.
Yeah, thank you very much, Momo. Head Movement TV, Halam Vala with the main man, Amir Khan. Thank you very much, bro.